kind of went a little viral. You got some people a little feisty on the interwebs.
The comments started coming in so fast and so angry. At first I was like, yes, but you could do this. And then I started getting like, who are these people? It's so funny that people were so upset about this one 15-second post.
Well, let me read. Okay, this was what the video was. Millennials need around $4 million to retire comfortably. To reach that in 30 years, you're going to need to invest $3,982 a month, assuming 6% return. Now, if you buy an $800,000 home after 30 years, it's going to be worth around $2.6 million. And that's going to cut your saving each month from $3,982 to $1,399. See the power of real estate. That's what got everyone riled up.
I don't even know what all that means. It sounds like just a bunch of mumbo jumbo. I mean,
what we were just trying to show is that homes appreciate over time, that you could use a house as a means to make money from the equity when you sell it. That's all we were saying.
And you got a place to live.
But no, people were saying that if they have to sell it, they have no place to live. That's what they were saying.
Yeah, but while you're buying it, you're living there.
Well, yeah, but they were saying, how are they supposed to get the money? Because then they'll have no place to live.
Yeah, I was looking at the comments and people were like when I sell my home, how do I get the money out? Do I live on the streets? And then someone was like, who can afford to invest $4,000 a month or $800,000 or buy an $800,000 home? Do y'all ride your unicorn to work or your Pegasus?
Yes, we actually
unicorn.
Do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, $4,000 a month is probably what a mortgage costs now, if not a little more.
At least here in Southern California.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
A lot of people can afford that. And, that's a lot of what we do. Those are the kind of mortgage payment ranges that we pre-approve people in. So a lot of people can afford that.
Why do you think people got so mad?
I think that people took it literally, like they were going to change their lives or change their investment strategy over our 15-second video. I was like, you think that people can just make money off these houses? You're crazy. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. I don't even know who these
trolls.
people are.
I don't know. It could have just been all fake troll accounts.
So what did you guys mean by it?
We just meant that real estate investing is good for creating long term, and you can get equity and you can take money out and you could use it.
And your portfolio, you want to round out your portfolio, right?
Well, not to mention, did we even mention any of those comments? You could do a reverse mortgage and get the equity out. Did we comment that?
You know what? We didn't, because here's what happened. The comments started coming in so fast and so angry. At first I was like, yes, but you could do this. And then I started getting like, who are these people? So I was just like, yeah, you shouldn't buy a house. You're probably going to be in a sleeping bag on the streets anyway. Because people were like, what house is going to be available then? I was like, none.
Well, to your point, it was like a 15-second video, and it doesn't apply to everyone's situation. It's just like, hey, you can buy an asset that will appreciate and that can help you overall.
And you need money when you're then retire as a millennial.
I mean, isn't one of the most, the best ways in the history of America, like even our president, isn't one of the best ways to acquire wealth is through real estate?
Yeah, there's a stat out there that says something like more millionaires are made with real estate than anything else. Yeah. If you're a millionaire, more likely or not, then you made it in real estate.
Yeah, I think it just like triggers people because like even me, I'm like, I need $4 million. Like I'm never gonna get $4 million. So people just get.
I think that's what it is. People got triggered about the $4 million, the retirement.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think it's really funny how people take things so seriously, like a post on Instagram. What even is it? It's just nothing. It's just, come on, man. It's just having a conversation.
Right. Starting the conversation and saying like, hey, here's what's possible. Yeah. And it doesn't have to be an $800,000 home. It could be like a $375,000 home.
It could be anything. It could just be, hey, just dip your toe into real estate. Buy something that will appreciate. Buy real estate and hold the real estate. And in 30 years, you're probably going to have an appreciating asset. Okay. Is what we're trying to say. As part of a
especially here in Southern California.
Yeah. So oh my gosh, I know.
Yeah, the markets make a difference.
So do you have any last words to the people who are like so angry at you in this video?
If you don't like talking about investing in real estate, you probably shouldn't follow us, because that's all we're going to talk about.
That's your biz.
That's our shtick. That's what we got. We got peptides and real estate.
Okay, but speaking of appreciating, yeah, peptides. I feel like you guys have appreciated yourselves.
We have. I think we've come up. We got to glow up.
Okay, I have to say, because this stresses me out, I go to like go get my hair cut and everyone's like, are you doing peptides? Are you stacking? Or are you whatever the heck that means?
Yeah, it's pretty intense. All the different terminology and the different basically chemical combinations you're buying.
How did you guys get into peptides?
Well, GLP-1,
it's kind of a little,
Ozempic is a peptide.
Oh yeah.
And so when that first
when I
came
got
out,
diagnosed with diabetes, I got prescribed the peptide. That's why I think a lot of people got introduced like, oh, these are actually peptides. They're not that bad. And so then they start looking into all the other like 15, 20, 30 of them. So I think it kind of broke down the barrier with everybody being okay with like Ozempic.
That's right, because I didn't even put two and two together. I just was thinking, it's a GLP-1, which is a peptide.
Yeah, it's a peptide.
So then it was your diagnosis that first kind of spurred everything, or how?
I mean, first I did mess around with Ozempic when it first came, but it made me sick though. But then Trizepatoid came out, and I did.
Yeah, she got it from her friends at the beauty clinic or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's all they sold. All they sold was the weight loss GLP-1 and 2, right?
And then, and I remember, I do remember, when we got married, you were taking a peptide that made you a super tan.
Oh, yeah.
And he gave it to me, and I was like, I'm not doing steroids, forget it. But it's not a steroid. So you were
Melanotan, yeah.
Yeah, you were actually doing peptides before.
Long time ago. And I took it a long time before that, too. We were taking it in our 20s.
It's called Melanotan.
Melanotan.
And it made you orange?
No,
it makes you kind of. It was actually invented. I think it comes out of Australia, or where skin cancer. Because if you're already dark, you're less likely to get skin cancer.
Huh.
So
it gives you more melatonin.
It's just the pigment. You're basically just taking the pigment that your body makes already.
Naturally.
They call it the Barbie drug because it's got some side effects. It makes you skinny. It makes you not want to eat as much, and it increases your libido.
Well then, are you still taking it?
No.
But we sell it.
I mean, maybe in the winter I might take it a little bit,
Yeah.
you know? But right now there's so much sun out, like you just take a little tiny bit and you'll get really, really dark crazy.
So then you had experience taking that. You did a little GLP-1, and then how did you guys get into like stacking it or whatever they say?
So then that we got pretty serious when you got diabetes. That did kick it into high gear because we were always, we're always healthy. We always had like personal trainers. We had like people that would come and cook for us and healthy meals and delivery and all that. We thought we were pretty good. And then you got diabetes and we just changed everything. We just changed our diet completely.
So yeah, I started watching like videos and a lot of the videos were saying like for diabetes management, a different peptide that's not FDA approved yet, retatrutide, which is like a GLP-3, they call it, wasn't out. So then I started researching where you can get that because they said it was even better. And I saw a lot of results with the Ozempic. Actually, the Ozempic was too strong, so I was losing too much weight and not eating enough. And with retatrutide, you can eat a little bit more. It's not as appetite suppressing. And it also has some other effects that helps keep your blood sugar even lower. So I basically just found it on the gray market and I made some phone calls and I found a friend that was getting it off a website. And so I found the website and pretty easy.
So many questions. One, when you got your diabetes diagnosis, was it like, oh, no biggie, or was it like, whoa?
No, he was crying.
No, it was horrible.
Like, it was horrible. He was like, I can't believe I have diabetes.
So walk me through what were you feeling at that moment? Like,
so I kind of knew I had it because it runs in my family, and I had some symptoms, and I just didn't want to go to the doctor. And then I just took a blood test and confirmed it, and I was like, the doctors were like, oh, that's unfortunate, and they here's some pills. That's what they said. That's unfortunate. And here's some pills. Here's the Mounjaro, and it's just kind of a shitty experience, right? And it's like, oh my God, my life's gonna change. I'm gonna die early. It's a pretty crappy disease if you look into it, like what the effects can be to like your organs and stuff. So it's like, okay, everything's got to change. So then I stopped eating bad and I was taking the Mounjaro and I was losing a ton of weight.
You got the monitor.
Yeah, so there's monitors I would wear and I would just, you see it and it's kind of like a video game, right? Okay, I don't want to eat anything that makes it go up. I like when it goes down, so I'll fast longer. So it's kind of gamifying it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then it was kind of a pain in the ass to get like the prescription. So every month I'd have to get my new prescription, right? So then I would go to the doctor's office and be like, oh, well, we didn't approve it yet. You have to go to the pharmacy. And then I'm like wasting calls. Is it in yet? No, it's not. So it's like, well, what the fuck? I'm not even getting a great deal on it. And then it's cheaper on the gray market, right? Or the beauty clinic. So I was like, I don't even need the doctor. I'm just going to get it, off the websites or off the beauty clinics. And then again, I was searching, the forums or the YouTube videos or the Instagram videos about how much better retatrutide was. I was like, oh, I want that.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm on that.
What is the gray market? I know, just to clarify,
you don't need a prescription.
I know nothing about any of this.
It's like tested on animals instead of humans.
So the loophole is they say it's not for human consumption.
Right.
It's for lab studies.
Huh.
And then it's not regulated.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's not FDA approved.
It's not FDA approved. There are some that are FDA approved.
Reddit is coming up for FDA.
It's coming up. So Eli Lilly
Yeah.
is trying to patent it's in like stage 3 like trials or whatever.
Yeah,
to get a drug approved by the FDA, it takes years and years. So they're in a few years of it.
Yeah.
I actually bought the stock. And it went up a lot. But they're also the ones that are trying to stop it from hitting the market. So if you see like bad press on peptides, it's probably,
they're
probably
trying to
coming
put
by
a
your
stop
local.
to it. Wait, so did you tell your doctor, like, okay,
No,
I'm gonna,
I don't even see him anymore.
And he like never checked up, like, hey, how's that Michael kid doing with the diabetes?
They don't care.
But I did have a video doctor appointment, and I told him I was taking all the peptides, and he was like, no.
They didn't say anything?
No, he was like, as long as you get the testing done that you need to go along with it, and monitor your blood work, you should be fine.
Well, and that's the thing. So you guys are monitoring it, like you have an app.
This is called a Whoop. This is just like, monitors your sleep consistency, your health, your blood pressure, your heart rate, resting heart rate, breathing rates, stress levels. You work out, and you could like maybe have your friends go on it too, but I worked out harder than you.
Yeah.
Like
kind of track like
the
that.
Fitbit, but more.
So I used to do the Fitbit, and it just drove me nuts. Like I would just like if I would forget to put it on, I would get so angry, and so I was like, I can't do it. I just can't track any of this.
I used to do the iWatch with a group of friends, but then I would forget to turn it off after the workout, and so people would get mad at me in the group because it looked like I worked out for 4 hours.
Yeah.
They kicked me out of the group. They're like, you're out.
Wait, so how long has it been since you've been on peptides, and like what difference do you see? Do you feel?
So really didn't start anything until me at least. I got diagnosed October 31st. So it's like July, so 6-7 months or 9 months maybe. What do I feel? I mean, I could eat like not having to eat like a rabbit. I mean, when I first got diagnosed, I was just eating like lettuce and like
we cut
nothing,
all sugar, alcohol, all
I can
carbs.
cheat a little bit now, and like I could see it on the chart, right? So if I cheated before, I would stay elevated for like a couple hours. Yeah. So you could see on the chart, you're supposed to be below 100. So I'd always be like hovering around like 110, 120, your blood sugar levels. So then I would go, if I ate crappy, I'd go up to like 200, and I would last there for a couple hours, or stay
But when
stay
he started,
elevated.
it was 400.
Yeah,
that was his blood sugar was 400.
Yeah, my average glucose was 400, which is crazy. You're not supposed to be above 100.
Diabetic coma.
So,
crazy.
I noticed after taking a couple other ones that were recommended for high blood sugar, I would eat like food that I wasn't eating before, and I would come down instantly back to like the 100 range.
Yeah.
So I could see it firsthand that it like worked
miraculously. Which diabetes do you have? Like, what are the symptoms?
It's type 2. The symptoms are excessive thirst. My eyes were actually getting bad because it messes with your blood vessels from the constant high sugar. Like the sugars are kind of could think of like as like little razor blades that are running through your body. So it kind of like damages all your organs from the inside out. So my eyes were actually kind of going bad. Frequent urination because you're trying to piss out all the excess sugar. Your body's just like, and then it could
mold in the toilet.
I had, and I kind of knew it when we were cleaning the toilets, and like after a week after the cleaning lady, by the end of the week, the toilet would have like little mold in it. Oh, wow. So that's the sugar sitting in the dark toilet turning into mold.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, no, it just needs another bleach pill. But no.
Oh, wow.
Still there.
That's crazy. Like, that is a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
What other than, I would wake up a lot to pee at night, so that just goes to the frequent urination.
You were like always thirsty.
Always thirsty.
And you really craved sugar.
Yeah. Crave the sugar.
Yeah.
You guys like work so hard, like doing everything and staying healthy. Like that had to have been like what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like you're doing everything.
I was like, what do we have to do? But then the shift between being pretty good and being above average.
Yeah, it's pretty
like
it's pretty big because the peptides, the Mounjaro, the retatrutide, it really does curb it, and then you just have a little bit more willpower and like, hey, well, if I can eat this, it really does affect my health, so it's a lot easier not to eat it. And so I thought I was in decent shape. We worked out 4 days a week pretty consistently for 4 or 5 years now. And I would always hover around like 215, 205 would be like a good weight. Now I'm 185.
Damn.
So
It's crazy.
You know, it came off pretty quick.
Well, and then
Yes.
I don't know if you care to say, but like you lost a lot of weight too.
I lost a lot of weight too. I mean, definitely. I was like, and I always was like, oh, I'm a curvy girl. And, you know, thinking like, oh, well, I'll never be able to put a seeable muscle. But no, their muscles are there.
Yeah, and you have abs, girl. I saw that.
I know, but all of that is like, we were working out, but we were just eating a little bit
Just
wrong.
a little,
Just a
you know.
little bit.
So, you know, we're
like we would have a soda, or we would have more
Just even,
bready
yeah,
sandwiches,
just
or we'd have cereal.
cereal
Oh my
was
God.
like a killer.
Cereal's so good.
And then with work, you know,
So
stress,
good.
work stress, I
Yeah.
would like, as soon as I would get stressed out, I'd go for like, you know, some cereal or some
Yeah.
chips or something. Not like I was eating
Yeah,
a
we
crap
weren't eating
load
like
of it.
so bad, but just a little bit bad. Just kept
A
us
little
in
bit
that
here consistently,
fluff.
you know.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
kept it. And now that we're kind of more on it, and you know, the working out has changed more. I think it's just been a little bit better. I guess maybe the peptides help too. Recovery, I'd say, it helps us with.
So when I found it on the gray market, right? So then I'm taking Retatrutide. I was like, oh, what are all these other ones? So then you're researching
Mhm.
like there's a GHKCU, which is copper, which
Yeah.
like
Oh, it's for
stimulates your hair and collagen, which you know takes a couple months. I think I noticed it right away that my skin was a little bit
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
I think so.
Do you
Um,
take that one?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
so I went
Tracy
to get a
takes that
facial
one.
by our girl Audrey.
Yeah,
and she
yeah.
was like, "Oh, your skin looks better." I was like, "Hmm."
She said something.
"Yeah."
Okay.
I was like, "Oh."
Yeah. So
Do you
that would be the GHKCU.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's ones for inflammation that
We've been taking.
I don't know if I feel that one as much. It's supposed to take down inflammation from working really hard. They call it the Wolverine stack, because you heal faster.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So I don't know. I'm not a huge proponent of that one. I haven't seen crazy results. I don't know if I take that one again. But then there's other ones called MOT-C and SS31. I think the MOT-C is that's a blood sugar one. I want to do that one again. You're only supposed to do it a couple times a year, so I did that
Some
one
of them.
once.
Okay.
Mhm.
When I would take that, yeah, I would be 100% in normal ranges the entire cycle that I would take it, which would be about a month.
It's just so overwhelming to me. Like, how do you know how long to take one and what not to
We
mix?
got
And
this
like,
book. It's like a Bible or like
There's like a little
dictionary.
Bible,
Yeah.
but who knows? It's all pseudo.
It's
like the horoscopes.
You got to read. It's a
Who
lot
wrote
of
this
people.
Bible?
A lot of people, you know, the Reddit forums.
yeah.
But a lot of times, like the forums have more information or better information than what like doctors give.
Because it's
Yeah.
like firsthand people are
yes,
testing
firsthand,
it.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what are they called? Biohackers. There's a big We're not to the biohacker community yet, but we're
almost
Are you
teetering.
trying?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're teetering to be
We're
on the
we're getting
biohacker.
there. We're getting there.
But I've seen it firsthand because 100% with the other two peptides, the SS31 and the MOT-C, when I was on that, and again, you're not supposed to take it for more than a month or so, my levels were 100% like non-diabetic levels. Like,
Yeah.
you know, right now I'm probably hovering like my glucose 100 or 110, which is a little bit elevated. You're supposed to be less than 100. And when I was on that, I'd be like 95, like 90.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. So every morning, Michael brings me a cup of coffee. That's like our love language in bed. But now he brings me a cup of coffee and a needle.
Oh my God. I was going to ask, is that how you inject it? You have
Yeah.
to shoot
You have
it?
to do it in your
You don't
fast.
shoot it
Stomach.
for her? You
No,
don't like
she doesn't-
shoot
she
each
doesn't
other?
it,
Like,
no.
Sometimes we do. I give you one.
So the one that
In the
is supposed to
butt.
help you heal,
We do
right?
that way, yeah.
So that it's supposed to work better if you shoot it where it hurts. So I had like a lot of hip inflammation from
Yeah.
sitting at my desk all day. So I was having her shoot it in my hip.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm not like a big believer in it because it didn't really go away that much.
Yeah.
Well, maybe without it would have been.
Maybe it would have been a lot
we
worse. I don't know.
And I've got the nerve.
It does get
one,
pretty
the
bad.
nerve one for my sciatica.
We looked into that one.
I think
yeah.
it's been helping. I mean, like, oh, you also took the NAD.
I do NAD, which is supposed to
Oh.
like it's a cleanse.
I
Like
can't take that one.
that's the one I hear. Like, I feel like everyone knows.
NAD.
NAD,
Yeah,
but-
NAD.
Mhm.
We do that one.
What is it?
He can do it more. I don't really like it though. It makes me sick.
NAD. I'm not even 100% certain what that one does. It's like a cleanse almost. I think.
Okay.
I don't know. It makes me sick.
You produce less of it the older you
Vomit.
get.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So
Whatever that
detox
is. Yeah.
maybe, or glutathione
Yeah.
is another one I was doing. Glutathione.
I
was
don't know.
doing a
I
lot
think
of them
We're
at
just,
one
we're just
point.
gonna keep stacking them and having fun and seeing
see what happens.
And see
I
what
take one for
sticks.
going to sleep.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
sleep.
There's a
peptide.
deep
Yeah,
sleep
yeah.
one that works, and I could actually track that on the
Yeah.
Whoop
'Cause
again
we got the
because
Whoop.
you have it
Mhm.
shows you your sleeping patterns and it shows you when you go into deep sleep.
Will that one like keep you asleep?
It does, yeah, and I notice I have way more vivid dreams. I'll have weird dreams when I take it.
I mean, I have a lot of problems falling asleep, so a lot of that extra does help me. I mean, but I'm almost like impermeable to some kind of like I mean, Michael gave me Liquid G once, and I still couldn't fall asleep.
So your problem is falling asleep.
Yeah.
She doesn't go to sleep.
It's hard for me to fall asleep. I'm just thinking and looking at my phone. And
Not even like sex helps, like knock her out real quick.
No, we're more of morning people. I would like. I prefer
it wakes you up.
Yeah,
it wakes you up.
But
No
no,
comment. Yeah,
I would say that the sleep peptide does help. And we did examples. We did the experiments. Remember, we took nothing and then monitored the sleep, and then took like melatonin, and then stacked it with the peptide. Oh, we also like sleep gummies.
The weed
The
gummies,
sleep peptide,
Yeah.
the weed gummy, and melatonin. Great.
And all of that, and it still doesn't help you though. Not
It helps
fully.
me better. It helps me more. Right.
Where are you going, Bubs?
She's done.
He said, "Guys, I'm out of here."
How do you have time to like figure out like how to stack these peptides and do people's mortgages and keep a relationship and do construction and take care of your dog?
I know.
Time
It's crazy.
blocking.
Something's got to go.
Time
Time
blocking.
blocking. No, we are not time blockers. I think that when we get up in the morning, we're super, energetic. We get up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock. We work out every day at 7:30, and we just grind all day. But then when we get off of work, we put on YouTube, and we just kind of do
YouTube University.
Yeah,
for
we do
sure.
a little research.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, let's look up peptides. So we look that up, or, let's look up how to rehab a kitchen.
That's
I know.
Like, we use
Yeah.
YouTube a lot.
Yeah,
so
we
That's
do.
why we're trying to build our channel. Because if I'm looking for
Yeah.
something, I'm going to YouTube first. We're
Yeah.
traveling to Italy, we go to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for kitchen design, I'm going to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for peptides, I'm going to YouTube.
Who's your go-to peptide person on YouTube?
I don't even
We
know
were
any
like
of their
watching
names. I don't
well,
know.
we
They're all
watched Joe
super
Rogan on that,
random.
but, like we watch.
Yeah, but he's not on peptides.
Oh man,
He's done a couple maybe.
I think he does.
I don't have a
We
a
just
set
like we go, we
influencer.
snip, we just.
Whoever's got the most views.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Honestly, whoever's got the most.
I can trust
And
it.
also
I can trust
the
And they
it.
videos
look
sometimes
cute.
are
They have
too
to look
long.
cute to me too.
The videos are too long. If it's like an hour-long video, I'm like, I'm not gonna
No, we're
watch
not gonna
that
watch
for an
that.
hour.
No, yeah. It's like if they're good looking and they have kind of a medium length. Oh, remember the first time we got peptides, and I was like,
Oh. Okay.
Oh no, did the person who sold it to you not?
they just didn't meet my physical.
Well, it's kind of like you want you want your hairdresser to have nice hair. You want
Yes.
your nail person to have nice nails.
Dentist to have good.
Teeth.
Yes. Yes. When I saw the person, I was like, no way. This person is
We never bought off him again.
overweight. Yeah.
But I mean, probably some people don't take it for that reason, right? The like
Oh my
losing
God,
weight.
I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God.
Squeaking.
That's okay.
Well, yeah, but I feel like they should have. I don't
Girl,
know.
I feel like everyone is getting so tiny, and then there's me. I'm like, do I need to go on some sort of a peptide here?
you are perfect. But I do think that everyone could get skinny from the peptides, but I don't think that everyone could have like muscle definition.
You got to work out hard
Yeah.
because the downside is people lose too much weight and then they don't put on the muscle.
Well, isn't there like now because people are losing so much weight, their skin is kind of
Ozempic phase.
yeah, I got that. Unfortunately, I lost too much weight. I feel like I got accelerated my face.
But we got
I
him
don't think so.
Well, we got him filler.
Tracy might have got
We
me some
fixed
filler,
the
yeah.
problem.
Listen, if there's a problem, I will immediately address it and fix it right away.
So for people who are watching and they're like, yeah, I don't know what these people are talking about. Like, do you have any like parting words about peptides or mortgages or anything?
Yes, I'd say peptides, try it. I'd say why not? I mean, like, go to your doctor first.
Yeah, nobody here is a medical professional.
Try it if you want to. I mean, I think
Do your research.
Yeah, do
Find
your
out if you
research and
think
see
it's
if
something
it's
for
right
you.
I say definitely. It's definitely been for us. And I would say mortgages. Shoot, we're still number one.
So overwhelming to me. And then I'm like, I don't have extra money at the you know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah.
so I'm like, because this gets expensive, huh?
I think we're spending like $1,000 a month.
Pretty expensive, yeah.
That's
Depends
not
on which
that
ones you
bad.
want.
I don't think it's for
well,
two people.
the copper one's pretty cheap. It's like $40 a month. The
Yeah.
Yeah.
GHKCU.
I mean, if you don't take
That
so
one's
many,
on-
you take like
It just
3.
depends. Like some of the
Yeah.
diabetes ones are super expensive. The retatrutide.
Yeah.
Because if I were to go get Ozempic from the pharmacy,
It's like $1,000
it's $800 or $900, and then the insurance
Isn't that
cuts it down.
crazy?
Cuts it
What
down
about
to
people with real
$400.
diabetes? I mean, like,
Because
they
so
can't
if
afford
you
it.
don't have prescription, it's $800, and then the prescription gets it for like $400 with my insurance. So it's a nice savings, but it's not crazy.
Yeah.
And then I can get it from the gray market for $300 to $500.
Yeah.
So then I don't have to worry about calling in the pharmacy and
Yeah, you
worrying
just
about
buy
it.
it. I would want to do the hair and skin one.
Yeah, it's
like,
only
'cause I don't want to.
$40.
Yeah, that's like
How much?
$40. It's like
$40
$40 a month.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
And I just gotta like, will you teach me how to?
you
Just pull out a little fat and
you don't even. I sometimes just do it with my butt.
Don't you have to like reconstitute?
Yeah, you
them?
gotta do all that.
What does that mean?
You just pull the back static water and push it into
There's
the
sterile water that you can buy. It's
Yeah.
actually hard to get the sterile water now because Amazon's cracking down
Yeah.
on it. Or they used to sell the sterile water on Amazon. Now, like, you know,
They don't want
whoever.
you to do it.
Well, somebody probably put the kibosh on it that, you know, it's not Amazon.
I was like, oh, I should do bootleg back static water.
But it's just sterile water, and then the chemicals are just sitting in a little jar, and you know they go bad after like a month. So you want it; they have to stay cold. So you know when you're going to take it, you put it in there, and then you put it in your fridge.
Where do you?
yeah.
So where do you guys get your sterile water?
The website
The
that
same
sells
website.
it.
But you know what was crazy is that when we went to Italy, Michael was like, we're taking the peptides. I'm not going off my protocol. And I was like, no, we can't. They're illegal. How are we going to get needles in with no prescription? He was like, I don't care. I'm doing it. So we got like the cold container and all the needles and the peptides. And I was freaking out because what was that show where it's like the girl that goes and, you know, they try to sneak it through?
I don't know, smugglers or
Yeah,
something.
like-
Or watch it, like the
You know what
airport
I'm talking
smuggler
about?
show.
No.
The reality show.
There's
They
a
show at the
reality
airport and they
show.
bust people coming in the airport with drugs and money.
Okay,
and stuff.
okay.
I forgot what it's called, but we'll figure it out. But I just saw a girl getting busted for peptides. I was like, no way, it's going to be a local mortgage couple.
I didn't know that they're illegal. Like outside of the country, they're illegal.
It wasn't
mean,
even.
it's
They
not-
just took it from her.
Yeah, they were
You know,
like,
Well,
they just
because
took
it's
it.
needles, right?
No, it was just the
they took
bottles. It was
bottles
just
of
the bottles.
peptides. They took them from her. So I was like, I don't want to do this. But we took them to Italy. Nobody said a thing. We went through, not one question through security at all. And then we were super glad that we had them the whole time because we were actually in some pain and we needed them. So it was simple. It was easy. We traveled with it. No problem. Couldn't even believe it.
Got to keep them in the fridge.
Yeah. I guess no one's really looking for peptides. I thought we were going
They've got bigger fish to fry.